begins in 5 minutes. Four minutes to go. Three more minutes. Begins in 5 minutes. Two minutes to go. Just a minute to go.
Survival of the fittest is the basic principle of the existence of life. In a competitive world, the efficient ones will rule the inefficient ones to decide the destiny of their nation. The future of every nation depends on its human resource efficiency, which which is decided by the country's education system. Education is not just about studying and getting good marks, but about imbibing knowledge, skills, values, and beliefs. With the advent of technological innovations, there is no arguing that over the years, learning has changed, and so have the ways of evaluation and measurement of people's achievements. With access to extensive amount of information, learning is at much quicker rate, and students get the chance to develop their own learning style. The use of blackboards, whiteboards, and chalk have been replaced with smartboards, LCD projectors, video streaming, theaters and document scanners, and options like flexible learning, podcasts, web chats, and online learning, which have opened education options to people from a range of educational backgrounds and careers. However, basically, education is the transformation of a student to a professional of his choice and talent who knows the practical application of the theory he learned from a book or a teacher for the development of the society. Due to various drain holes in the system, the process fails to serve its purpose, and most of the trained students become ignorant, inefficient, and dissatisfied ones whose talent never matches with their careers. When the academy graduates fail to meet the industry requirements, it becomes the biggest drain hole for the employers to lose their money and reputation. To plug these drain holes, we need to have born trainers, easy learning content, focused classrooms, reduced mental strain, efficient evaluation system, and industry-supported career guidance cell. AIMRI, the research and development wing of ARIES Group, was formed in 2012 with a vision to bridge the gap between the industry and the education sector by introducing the efficiency management system in both the fields. Utilizing the digital revolution that happened in audio-visual fields, acoustically designed classrooms with high-definition projection and surround system were introduced. We believe that the education system in our country shall continue to flourish in the coming years as well, providing the students with opportunity to realize their full potential and enabling them to be active members of their own learning communities. Our vision is to standardize the Indian education system to have the same level of classrooms, syllabus content, practical outlook, and efficient evaluation system even in our villages, which can be exported to the whole world in future. Indywood Education Excellence Awards salutes all those organizations and individuals who have changed with the passing time to imbibe new technology and create skillful and resourceful individuals who can contribute for the betterment of the world we live in. Indywood Education Excellence Awards is being organized as a part of the project Indywood, a revolutionary $10 billion project initiated by a consortium of 2,000 Indian corporates and billionaires to elevate the Indian film industry to be at par or above its peers in the next 5 years. Since visual media has to play a major role in the transformation of our education system, Indywood shall join hands in this noble voyage by converting theatres and home theatres as tuition theatres, studios for content generation, and celebrities as content presenters. Indywood Talent Clubs shall be initiated in all schools and colleges to promote Indywood Talent Hunt. World is changing. To make India a developed country in near future, we need to change the system. And to make the system change, we need to bring the change in ourselves. Take this as an opportunity to dream. Join hands with Indywood. Let's dream together. Future begins here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Indywood Education Excellence Award 2021 Kerala Chapter. I am extremely honored and delighted to extend a warm welcome to all our dignitaries present here. On behalf of our event organizers and on my personal behalf, I would like to thank you for taking time out from your busy schedules to pay this event. We hope you will enjoy your day ahead. This event would be live streamed on our YouTube channel, Indywood YouTube channel. Indywood Education Excellence Award 2021 is being organized in association with Ares International and Maritime Research Institute and Biz Events Management. The event is powered by Indywood Billionaires Club and conceptualized by FSM. To deliver the presidential address, I would like to invite an accomplished entrepreneur who has been ranked 4 times consecutively by the top 50 influential Indians in Arab world by Forbes Middle East. He's an inspiring leader with a vision to transform Indian cinema economy. Before I call this gentleman on stage, can we have the video please?
A social entrepreneur, naval architect par excellence, entertainment industry mogul, and socially committed human being, Dr. Sohan Roy's rise to success. A social entrepreneur, naval architect par excellence, entertainment industry mogul, and socially committed human being, Dr. Sohan Roy's rise to success is an inspiring story of hard work, natural wisdom, and perseverance. Counted as among the most influential personalities in the Middle East for nearly a decade now, Sohan Roy has diversified from his humble beginnings as a naval architect into fields as varied as maritime, entertainment, 3D technology, IT, media, multiplexes, healthcare and tourism over a 25-year period. He holds the role of founder, chairman and CEO of Ares Group of Companies, a multinational consortium of 56 companies and presence in over 16 countries, which has among its ranks the world's largest offshore NDT rope access inspection and ship design consultancy firm. Apart from his maritime ventures, Sohan Roy is also an internationally respected Hollywood director. His debut movie, Damn 99, became the first movie from India to enter mainstream Oscars, with 5 selections in 3 categories. His documentaries on environmental and maritime issues have won 23 international awards. The man who never dreams too small is now chasing the biggest dream of his life. Project Indywood, a $10 billion project founded by Sohan Roy in 2015, aims to integrate the Indian entertainment industry and tap into its multi-billion-dollar potential. A well-known media and entertainment mogul, Sohan Roy owns 3 TV channels: Marine Biz TV, MediBiz TV, and Indywood TV. Behind its corporate interests, Sohan Roy is an active philanthropist, having contributed to the relief works in areas hit by natural disasters and contributed his bit during the recent world pandemic. A family man at heart, he has adopted schools in economically backward regions and set up a system to provide scholarship to children of backward families, apart from employee welfare schemes and pension support for parents of employees, which helped him achieve the prestigious Acharya Hasti Karuna Ratna Award of the best employer in the country in 2016. He recently launched his innovative concept, FSM, Efficiency Improvement System Management, that can improve an individual's efficiency, and state-of-the-art software Time, developed as part of the Industrial Doctorate Program. Dr. Sohan Roy is also a member of IME, International Academy of TV Arts and Sciences, and a proud recipient of Honorary Professional Doctorate Certificate in Global Leadership and Management from the European International University, EIU, Paris. He has also been recognized for his outstanding contributions to society by reputed organizations including Forbes and the World Leadership Congress, German Global Malayali Federation Pravasi Award, Vaila Ramavarma Pravasi Award, Inspiring Icon of the Year Award for his contributions in the field of business, poetry, and arts and culture. Young at heart but wise in years, his glorious run.
Good afternoon to all. As you have seen, I am basically a naval architect, a ship designer. but I am from a teacher's family. My parents were teachers, my brother, sister, all teachers, but I never could a chance to, never able to join the education industry, but uh, we have developed a system to transform the entire education system, which is already proven in the industry because I am from the industry. The end of the journey of a student, maybe 20 years, 22 years, maybe they are learning, but end of the day, they need to join one of the industries. So if the education is not proper, the end sufferer will be the industry. This is what we are all facing. In the industrial side, we are all facing. Because every year we are taking hundreds of fresh graduates from India. Basically, our company is 100%, we can say 99% Indian company. Using Indian human resource, by just transforming their abilities, by improving their efficiency, today we are world number 1 in 5 fields. So if we can make it, everyone can make it. But thing is, how to implement this system in other companies, because they are not trained for that one. So our vision is to make the changes from the education side itself. That's why we have decided to conduct this kind of educational awards to make you the brand ambassadors for this concept. Using this efficiency improvement tool, most of our divisions, they have their efficiency or the profit is increased by 30 to 300%. In fact, we reduce the working hours. Basically by transforming the characters. It's a long process, it takes years. But if this transformation process the students follow at the age of 12, from 12 onwards, they will be a fine-tuned person for the industry. Industry doesn't need to waste time, waste money, waste their reputation. Because a fresh graduate, when they join the industry, the first couple of years, the losses what they make for the industry is unbelievable. See, I was trained by Germans. I trained naval architecture under Germans. The biggest learning I got from them is about the value of time. This is the motto of our company also. Time is money, we count even seconds. We value, because my professors tell me, 9 o'clock means 8 hours, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. If you are late by seconds in a station, you miss the train. So that's why we value even the seconds. So this is what changed our entire employees. This was the first injection we have given to our employees. First transformation process. Be punctual everywhere. Come to the office, 8 o'clock if it is the time, be there 7 hours, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. It took only 1 month for us to introduce this policy in the company. But within 1 month, it becomes a habit because it is scientifically proven that if you follow something 22 days continuously, it becomes your habit. So this character change, that was the first character change we made. It got reflected in every aspect. Whenever they go to the industry for an inspection job or something, they will be on time. If they commit to submit a report, it will be on time. So our clients became so happy that when they compare our service with our competitors, they are far behind. So the clients became our marketing agents basically. They're the mouth publicity through the clients. That is why today we are world number 1. So this is what the first lesson we need to give to the child. Like that, there are 200 transformation process in this efficiency journey. So there is a training program we have developed. Regularly, nowadays we are giving this training to all our Indywood Billionaires Club members. One by one we are giving. In Technopark, we have set up a huge support service has taught us how to do distance learning. But how to make it effective, that is our vision. So many things, because in our company, our HR department doesn't have a single trainer these days. Normally every company spent huge money. So many people come out the trainers. I take the training only once. That becomes a content. So we need to add, because when the technology changes or new information coming, we need to add it visually. The power and hertz, anything your brain can absorb. But for education, we need to give a particular frequency where what is the frequency of the content, that only is to be given. So inside this theater, actually, we are arresting, this is an acoustically designed theater. But this is a low-cost acoustic system. High-cost acoustic system is there in the theater. But this is enough for the education purpose. So we are arresting the exterior sound. We are reducing the echo. Because whenever you talk, the walls will, it will rebound. It will become a noise. So this is a sample class. So this is the first lesson today. You are going to learn what will be the future classroom. Because when you design a classroom, it should be cost effective. If a student has to spend more than 15 rupees per day for the education, many people will not be able to afford it. But thing is, if you can reduce the human resource, it will cover the entire cost of the students. You don't need to even charge from the students. So we request all of you, today, once you become the brand ambassadors, try to introduce at least one classroom as a model to support it. Don't change from your existing system. Parallelly, you run it. Daily 1 hour extra. Let the students, you need to form the filling clubs in the schools. There are students who are very passionate to run those students.
To our economy, forcing and urging people they are equipped to meet future challenges. New online resources and platforms have been discovered to keep students engaged. New innovative strategies are being implemented. STEM education has now come into the foreview. This consideration of how technology is changing the way we can teach and learn has led to the emergence of a new pedagogy, which intends to offer new angles and resources to readers and inspire new approaches. Every education institute in the country has now introduced training programs and courses in emerging technologies that will be in demand in the coming years. But one skill which shall be demanded the most will be the willingness to learn and upskill according to the need of the hour. Today, for our panel discussion, we shall not only talk about the education in digital era, but how it is being implemented in education institutions, keeping in mind the newly introduced National Education Policy 2020, which aims to offer students skills that not just educate, but empower them in true sense. To discuss more on the topic Education in Digital Era, Learning Transformation in Perspective to NEP 2020, let me call upon stage our speakers. First, I would like to invite Dr. Stanley George, Director, Kerala Institute of Cooperative Management. With over 13 years of academic experience and 8 years of managerial experience, including 4 years in international marketing at Anglo-French Drugs and Industries Limited, Bangalore, Dr. Stanley George is a PhD holder for MS University, Tirunelveli in management. Dr. Stanley also serves as Member Board of Management, Jan Sangsan Siksan, Pattanamthitta, and Non-Executive Director at Mizo 18, a digital marketing company. Sir, please. Next, I would like to call upon stage Dr. K.A. Verghese, founder, Oral Software Solutions Private Limited, on stage. With over 23 years of teaching experience, Dr. K.J. Verghese holds PhD in English language, teaching through information communication technology. He's a member, Board of Studies, Community College, St. Mary's College, Thrissur, Faculty of Languages, University of Languages, PG Board of Studies, English Language and Literature, St. Joseph's College, Irinjalakuda, and visiting faculty at many reputed institutions. His core areas of interest include career guidance, teacher training, MI, and NLP. Sir, please join us. Now, I would like to invite Dr. M.R. Tamban, Secretary, Issa Vishwavidyalayam, on stage. Dr. M.R. Tamban is the former Director of State Institute of Languages, Kerala Bhasha Institute, and the former Director of the State Institute of Encyclopedic Publications, Government of Kerala. He serves on numerous social, cultural, educational boards. Dr. Tamban is the General Secretary of Priyadarshini Publications and former Chairman of Ashan Samskaram Nidhi. A prolific writer, Dr. Tamban is also the author of 24 books and hundreds of articles. Sir, please join us. Now I request Dr. Sohan Roy, founder of Indywood and CEO and founder chairman of Aries Group, to join the distinguished panel on stage. Regarded as one of the most influential personalities in the Middle East, he has a glittering record of achievements with a rare combination of experience from maritime, visual media, and Hollywood. He is the director of Hollywood venture Dam 999, founder director of Concept Individual, the USD 10 billion project, author of Anukavyam, and concept creator of Ephism. Besides being a renowned entrepreneur, he is also a motivational speaker and has published over 6 international papers. So please join us. Now, I would like to invite our moderator, Dr. Ajit Shankar, on stage to kickstart the panel discussion. A seasoned professional and an empathetic consultant or teacher, Dr. Ajit Shankar has his credit around 20 years of experience in organizational behavior and HR. He is a PhD holder in international social work for Bharatiya University, first rank gold medalist in MSW from Malaya College, and third rank holder in psychology degree from University of Kerala. Dr. Ajit also serves as director of Cox Academy and Research Center and serves as the director of Sustain Life Foundation and HR advisor of IRAM Scientific Solutions, and is the inventor of e-toilets in India. Sir, I request you to please take over the dais.
Excuse me before starting it. Don't worry, because of the government protocols, we are asking for all of these things. This hall is 100% COVID-free. We invented the world's first COVID or the virus-free equipment. It's an air mask. It is installed in this hall. So 99.9% certification we got. That means no COVID can exist here. So it's absolutely safe, but we need to respect the government protocols. That's all.
Thank you, sir. So, a warm good afternoon to the respected panelists, all the dignitaries here, and all those who are watching through online. I'm extremely thrilled and happy to moderate this panel discussion as part of this Indywood Education Excellence Award 2021. And today's theme for this panel discussion is Education in Digital Era, Learning Transformation in Perspective of New Education Policy 2020. So, before I go to the panelists, they have wonderful views because they build their institution by spending many years. So I would like to set the context of the discussion before we go to the panelists. Because this NEP 2020 is not the first national education policy. We have several previous education policies in India. The first national education policy was presented in the year 1968 by the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, based on the Kothari Commission report. And that particular policy was focused on national integration and increased economic development. Then after 18 years, there was a second national education policy in the year 1986, announced by then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. And it was focused on equality in education, primarily for educating women and backward class communities. Then we had to wait for a long 34 years to have the third national education policy, which was published in the year 2020 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That is known as the New Education Policy 2020. And when we talk about this New Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020 focus on innovation, research, efficiency, and holistic development with the aid of technology. And one more thing is that this NEP 2020, which is announced at the time of a digital revolution. We heard about various revolutions. The first industrial revolution, which focused on these factories and steam engines. The second industrial revolution focused on electricity, petrol, diesel. The third one focused on telecommunications, communications and computers and electronics. But this one, the fourth industrial revolution, which is mainly based on internet and data. At that time, now we are launching this New Education Policy 2020. The unforeseen change in the form of COVID-19 expedited our countries and states' progress as a digitally driven knowledge society at this time. So through digital transformation, we are transforming from a physical education system to a phygital education system. So as a result, the earlier policies were focused on accessing education, but this one is definitely focusing on reforms and transformation. So definitely, I would like to get the the expert opinions of all the panel members, the vision, the expectations, and opinions of Sohan Roy sir. It is needed. But before I go to the questions to Sohan sir, I'd like to throw a question to other three panel members by asking one common question. If time permits, we'll have a couple of views from the audience too, because we have very less time for this panel discussion. So kindly be brief as possible. Okay. The first question that I'd like to ask to Tampan sir. I will start with Tampan sir. What is the impact of NEP 2020 in this digital era to the students? What are your expectations? To start as an overview.
Indeed, sir. In the NEP 2020, much importance has been given for the digital education. Actually, we are witnessing the computer revolution. It has its impact in all the sphere of life, not only in education. In commerce, it changed into e-commerce. As Dr. Sohan Roy explained here, the content can be translated at a time into 100 languages. Fortunately, our Malayalam is also, mother tongue is also included in the Unicode system. So we will also get that facility of this machine translation. So we can't ignore the change of age, the change of the time. We have to accept it. We can't live in an isolated island. We have to accept the reality. There is no hindrance for the students because they can easily acquainted with this digital technology. Only the people above 60 are computer illiterate. So there is no problem for acquainting with this technology for students. But of course, whenever we introduce a new program, a new system, there will be some problems, some hindrances, especially the financial problems. The students from poor family, they can't afford this laptop and iPad and even the costly mobile phones. That's one of the problems. Then there is the net problems also. In certain places, there is no net availability. We can solve these problems, and we have to accept the reality. We have to cope with the change of technology. Thank you.
So we have to move with optimism, adapting to this new technology. Okay.
I
Sir,
fully agree with this changes.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay. Varghese, sir, what is your view on that?
Good afternoon. And I must congratulate, at the outset, I must congratulate Dr. Sohan Roy for this great venture. Because this is the right time, or it's high time that we discussed all these things. So NEP, as I see it, as an educator, it's a big leap, I should say, from from Takshashila to Ivy League universities. Such a big leap. It has a lot of, ideas, which our students, especially, they are digital natives. Our students are digital natives. And as Professor said, yeah, of course, maybe people, those who are a bit aged can be called digital immigrants. But our students are digital natives, and it's high time that we introduced all this. And in my view, see, all educational agencies, whether it is UGC, NAC, or NCRT, CRT, ICT, everyone was trying for this digital transformation of education. But in fact, COVID has done it. The quick digital transformation of education has been, in fact, accelerated by COVID. So, in a way, it's a kind of, we are passing through trying times, difficult times, but maybe for educators and for students, it is in fact a blessing in a disguise.
Right.
Because so many, we are so many who are a bit reluctant. See, in all walks of life, we are benefiting from the use of technology, right? But of course, the education side was a bit reluctant. And I represent Oral Techno Solutions, and we have almost 3,000 installations here and in different countries. But they were a bit kind of reluctant from the educators or the teachers' side. But things have changed now, because everyone knows now the benefits of this digital transformation of education. At the same time, of course, we are country with a digital divide. So naturally, we'll have to overcome all those petty digital problems and technological glitches. But once we overcome that, and we are in the process of that. So naturally, this is going to be, and according to NEP, they often promote this digital transformation of education. Not only that, see, especially in the colleges, it has been already announced a 60-40. See, 40% will be from through digital education, and 60 maybe face to face. But at the same time, this 40%, let me tell you, see, when we address, I think all our educators here, so naturally everyone knows the Bloom's taxonomy. What we were doing, in fact, in the classroom, see, we were addressing just the cognitive levels. The lower cognitive levels like remembering and understanding. And the higher cognitive levels to a certain extent was neglected. I don't know whether the educators here will be agreeing with us, but in a way we were neglecting it because it was supposed to happen outside the classroom. But now, see, we have the concept of blended learning. We have the concept of flipped classroom, where we can have online, because now everyone is used to it.
Yes.
So naturally, we teachers will teach them online, and the lower cognitive levels like remembering and understanding can be what you call given to them.
Yes.
And when we meet our students face to face, especially in the new normal, in the post-COVID era, naturally, we can interact with them more instead of catering to their understanding and remembering level. We can go to the higher levels of. So that may be, I think, to a certain extent, one of the advantages, one of the benefits, one of the gifts of this particular period, and this is going to stay. Of course, and I would like to tell you that we are moving from brick to click universities.
I would like to come back on that maybe after some time related to the blended
Thank
learning.
you,
Thank
thank
you, sir. Thank you. The same question, if I ask Stanley, sir, you're representing a higher education, representing an MBA college as the director. So what will be your view on that?
See, now, obviously, we are passing through a very difficult time of COVID. And I think, personally, the new education policy, NEP 2020, this is the best time. It was a gift for the government of India and the entire educators to implement this particular policy, because this is offering a complete transformation of teaching and learning process as such. It is not only learning, definitely the teaching also. Here the major difference what I see is the entire process is getting more student-centered.
Absolutely.
From teacher-centered, there is a transformation happening to student-centered. Definitely a country like ours, it is highly populous. I think second to China, maybe a couple of years we may overtake China also. We boast that we have around 60 or 70% youth in our total population. But there is a huge responsibility for us to make this youth productive and contributing for the nation building. As Dr. Roy was, his great effort and dream, I was really appreciating the way they have presented the things. Because the entire education sector, not only the education sector, the entire community, the society has a huge responsibility to train our students, because the transition has started much earlier. As sir, what you can say, Ajit Sankar sir was telling, we have passed through many revolutions: industrial revolution, knowledge revolution, information revolution, knowledge revolution. Now we are reaching to a place that is creative revolution. Our society is getting transformed into a creative society where the creative people only can grow and flourish.
Thanks. I would like to add one more question, because, sorry to interrupt. You mentioned about the student-centric, the new education policy is based on student-centric. We are talking about reintroducing these 4-year programs in graduation, and also there is a diligent assessment system is also on the way. So can you add some more points on that particular point?
Definitely. The student-centric means the student, it is a holistic and integrated, learner-centered system what we are offering them. And as I told, to become creative, you need to have more focus on the student. Students should get a higher role. So now that is what the government is trying, I think, with the new education policy from the year 3 onwards. That means a child, it is not that we are focusing them only on their, when they become really graduates or postgraduates. The focus must be there from childhood onwards. That is a very, I think it's an excellent policy as far as I'm concerned. From the age of 3 onwards, I can say the foundational stage is there, then the preparatory stage is there, then the middle stage is there, then the secondary stage is there. That is the 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 has been proposed by the government. It is an excellent move. As far as I am concerned, I believe in the creativity that must be enhanced. It is not just remembering and reproducing what you listen to a teacher. Now the teacher's role is getting lesser and lesser, more of a kind of facilitator.
Fine.
So here now, as you have asked me, that 4 year of degree programs, earlier it was 3, and that is the flexibility is offered here, the great flexibility. Those who are really interested in this subjects can learn 4 years, or those who are just require a diploma, you can learn 1 year of degree and discontinue, you will get a diploma. And the second, you will, so 2 years you may be getting a higher diploma, and the third year you will be getting a degree. So that it definitely, a student, again the entire learning is going to, they are going to offer more and more kind of specializations, I believe. So it is, as an educator, I feel thrilled. I think maybe after 10 years only it may be in its complete form, but it is a great opportunity to train our talents, our youth, and make them contributing. I would like to just add one more thing. In China, now the age group of 50s, they have contributed, or they have built China from poverty to middle class income group. That is the contribution, they were the major percentage of their population at that time. For last 30 years, now they have reached 50s.
Fine.
And now we have an age group of, what you can say, youth. They are at 14 or 15. After 20, they are contributing to the 60% of our population, and after 30 years, they must build our nation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That is what this NEP is focusing on. So this is what I have to.
Thank you, sir. I would like to ask one more question to Tampan, sir. This NEP emphasizes school teachers to be at the center of fundamental reforms. So, as a secretary of a particular school, you're managing the entire administration. Do you see any challenges? Along with that, any opportunities? There is a fundamental radical reforms in which the school teachers are at the center of these reforms. So do you see any challenges because of that?
In our school, Vishwavidyalaya, the relationship of school to teacher and student is entirely different. For example, the students, primary school students, call their teacher this Guruma, because the Guru is the embodiment of knowledge with the love of a mother. In the ancient time, there is a relationship with the students and Guru and Shishya, because the Guru considered the Shishyas as their children, and the Shishya considered the Guru as their parents. And we are trying to revive that relationship, at least in our school, because there is a in our education system, they were asked from the Kothari Commission reports onwards, there is student-centric education and teacher-centric education. According to my opinion, instead of student-centric and this teacher-centric education, both the student and the teacher have equal participation in education. Because as told by this McLuhan, because of this computer revolution, our world is changing into a global village. So we have to accept that reality, we have to accept that change.
So instead of specifically saying a student-centric or a teacher-centric, we need to have partnerships, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. One quick question. The pace of technology adoption is expected to accelerate. So what are the further changes that we expect? Maybe quickly, if you can add on to that.
Okay, It's moving in a very fast pace, and naturally, we are now thinking of what they call AI-driven, artificial intelligence-driven, systems, and we have now LMS, learning management systems, where we have, I think, it's all centrally controlled now. Okay, even the office automation, admissions. Now everything is going online. So naturally, when it is supported by this AI-driven outcome, naturally it is going to create big leaps in our education system, and it is going to see another important aspect is lifelong learning. Okay, see the way of going to school or colleges for a very long time and spending time, of course, initially that happens, and naturally, then that can shift to a kind of remote learning, where all this system can be very effectively, and the students can be lifelong learners. Instead of, it's a changing paradigm that's happening. The earlier concept was we learn maybe till 20 years, then work for another, maybe till 60 years, and then leisure. But now, I think we have a kind of a blended one. Okay, at the time we learn, we enjoy, and we engage in works. The same thing it continues. So a kind of lifelong learning is possible with all this, what I call, especially now we are in Industrial 4.0. Naturally, Industrial 5.0, this kind of what you call systems. Will accelerate our education process. And one more change, what we often think of is, the roles of teachers and also the students will change. See, of course, it's now we are in a way facilitators, but naturally we will become, or the teachers will become, and I am also from the higher education sector, naturally, we will, in a way, will be coaches. Now we are often, what you call, dwelling on the thinking domain when we speak of a teacher.
Yes.
But naturally, we need to be coaches. From teaching to coaching.
Yes.
Gradually, collaborators.
Yeah.
Networking. So natural, and on the other side, I know whether students are listening to it, students will have also a lot of responsibilities will have to be shifted to students too. From the now a kind of spoon feeding, or they are sitting in the classroom, we are addressing them. From all students, change will have. They will have, then naturally they will become self-motivated, self-directed, and self-regulated students.
Right.
So that's a big change that we envision. I think the same thing is envisioned by NEP2.
Yes. So we are focusing on the long term instead of a short term.
Yeah, long term.
Yes.
This time anyway, it's a kind of long term planning, because often short term plannings doesn't work also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sohan sir, I have a couple of questions to you. One question is, skill gaps definitely continue to be high in the coming years. At the same time, there will be new jobs, new skills across the various domains will come in. So in your vision, what should be the focus of our schools and higher education institutions for ensuring this holistic development and efficiency of students? What are your vision and opinion?
Certain facts and reality you people should accept. Because in next 10 years, almost 80% of the existing jobs in the world will be vanished or completely changed because of the introduction of the artificial intelligence. One of the major hits will be on the education side. No more existing teachers will exist. You should accept. No one will just come to the class and come with a chalk piece and write on the blackboard. That is going to be vanished in 10 years. Believe me, this is going to happen. Because the contents are, because you know about the Byju's app is a basic concept. But tomorrow, there are apps are going to come where Amitabh Bachchan will be taking class. The normal teachers will be responsibility to clear the interactive doubt grains or something. So when superstars will come and take the class, because when Amitabh Bachchan is taking a quiz competition, conducting a quiz competition, people are getting attracted. That is the power of the stars actually. Yes. So this kind of, the industry is going to adapt this system, because industry wants to make more profit out of that. So they want more students. When a content is created, then Newton's laws, when Amir Khan is teaching, students will naturally go for that one. They don't need a normal teacher. But what the student require is mentors actually. In the school, in the classroom, 50 students are there, 50 different characters. You have to accept that one. Don't try to make all these 50 people to one direction. This 50 should go to 50 directions. You need to, as a mentor, it is your responsibility to identify their passion, their talent, their career design. You need to have separate what you call a syllabus for different students to select their, because they are going to land in a different industry. Their career should be designed accordingly. This is going to happen in the next 10 years. Most probably the teachers will be like you. Industrial psychology will be a major part of training to become a teacher actually. You should understand the human psychology first to guide them to the right direction. This is what exactly happens, requires. For us, I'm representing the industry, we need such people. Unfortunately, we are not getting such people. One or two examples I can tell you. I interviewed a B.Tech student, electrical engineering graduate. Asked many questions for the industry, not even a single answer came. Ultimately, I asked, in your home, a fuse wire you need to install. I am giving you a thick wire and thin wire. Which one you will use? I got the wrong answer. After 4 years of electrical engineering, this is the answer I am getting. Yesterday, a student came, our office inauguration was there, one B.Tech student came, a mechanical engineer, he finished, and one supply or something there, he is going to clear it. So I just asked, what is the practical application of A plus B the whole square? He said, A square, B square, plus B square, 2AB and other things. I said, my friend, what is the practical application? No answer. Then I said, what is the 1001 square, what is it? I gave a clue. He could not, and he said, I need a paper and pen. Then what is the use of, he spent how many years? Almost 16 years, not 16, including his LKG, UKG, 18 years he already spent. If he cannot give the practical application, why he spend time, why the teacher spend the time? Everyone, it's an absolute waste of time. But the same student, I am 100% sure that in 6 months, we have a training package, in 6 months, he will be the best for the industry. So if we can do it, why? Because it is not, we are running the industry for some other purpose, not for the training for the students. But we are forced to train them, otherwise they will be a burden for us. So that is why industry is, that's why we are making sure that the Billionaires Club vision is to make sure that this concept should be changed. Because if the education industry is not changing accordingly, we need to introduce our own system. Because nowadays the COVID has taught the students how to learn themselves. So we will be creating contents like this to make sure that they can design their career. We will create online mentors. If the teacher is not good, the student will go for a better mentor. This is what is going to happen. So for Indywood, okay, anyway, this project Indywood will make sure that every school is given a guideline how to do it. If you don't want to follow it, it is your loss only. But I'm 100% sure that the people like you who really, because why you are here, you are the best among the others. So it is your responsibility, you are the brand ambassadors, pass the message to others. Because time is running away. We don't have time to waste, because if we are not changing it, the world is going to change. No one will wait for that one. So, because if a teacher fails, the entire classroom is going to be wasted. You are killing the career of so many students. You are killing the future of the nation actually. Because the destiny is decided by our karma. And the karma can be designed. 90% what you design for tomorrow will happen. That is our experience. Because in FSM, we all proved that every day we plan something. We have 5-year plan, 10-year plan, like that. So every day when we plan, in my personal experience, 95% normally, my average is 95%. Like that, the average, we make sure that 90% what you plan for tomorrow will be finished. This is what we train the people. So that means our destiny can be designed. So that is our karma. Our karma makes it happen. So our destiny can be designed. That is what we believe.
So in summary, so what you are saying is, sir, there should be more industry-academy relationship.
Yeah, there is a, you have to accept the fact that there is a gap between academics and industry. Yeah. That gap is to be filled completely. Yeah. For example, I told you, I was taught by Germans. All my professors, they worked 15 years in the industry and they came. They know the exact requirement of the industry. Yes, they were teaching us those things. That's why still, because naval architects are trained from many places nowadays. But the students trained by those people are completely different, because their vision is different, the way they approach everything is different actually.
Yes, yes. And also teachers should change as mentors.
Yeah, yeah,
That is
mentors.
another
They should change as the mentors. They should identify the potential of the 50 students in the class. They need to guide them how to move ahead further. Let them, because the students nowadays know that looking at the laptop, they can learn the content by themselves.
yes.
There are so many beautiful contents because not every teacher is born as a good presenter.
Yes.
Nowadays, if you can have a B.Ed with if some money you pay to the management, you become a teacher. This is not like that. Teachers should have that teaching talent. Only 1 out of 100 or 2 out of 100 got that real talent. We need such kind of people. Otherwise, we will go for the superstars.
yes.
They know how to present it very beautifully because they got the talent. In our company, I will give you the best example because for every 10%, we need one superior. That means a manager. They are the future managers. That means we normally call first a supervisor, then assistant manager, like that. But this leaders and followers, how we can identify who is a leader, who is a follower.
Yes.
So we cannot just conduct 10 minutes of interview and find out he is a leader or follower.
Yeah.
But for us, the easiest way is we go to a institute. First, we call who is the cricket team captain. Today, we have almost 80 cricket team captains. They are all managers.
Oh, great.
Because they got we don't care about their degree. I have never ever seen the degree certificates or mark sheets. But these cricket team players, many people, they have back papers and other things. We don't care. They have the leadership skill. They got that analytical mind. They know the situation handling, the sportsman spirit. Their behavior is different. The communication is better. The team building is proper. This is what the industry requires actually.
Yes.
Because if we get a person like that, in 6 months, we make sure that what is required for the industry, it can be trained. Because 80% what they learn from the academies is not required for the industry.
Yes.
And 80% required for the industry is not taught this.
That gap should be filled.
That gap should be filled. So for that, there is no other option. There should be a day-to-day interaction with industries. Because if we are linked to certain organization, we make sure that we send our people, we take them classes. Because for us, we create the content and we just send it. We don't need to personally go there.
Yes.
In our training center, I took the classes 7 years back. That made because naval architecture content never changes. Every day, the basics are same. So if I take one class, that is enough for the future also.
Absolutely.
But the training should be given in other way to change the characters. This is what the future training the students expect from the teachers. Not daily coming and teaching the same thing. Because we need only one physics content for the entire world.
Yes.
Only thing is it should be made to different mother tongues.
Yes.
As a support format.
Sir, as the time is running away and we need to conclude, I will ask one more question. We have institutional leaders and administrators who are gathered here. What is the one strategic change that they need to make according to you?
No, basically, it is the attitude change because don't think that we are academic leaders, we know everything. No. The final thing is your products are going to industry. Understand the industry, make sure that your frequency match with the industry frequency. This is what is missing because academicians, they travel in a different way, industry is traveling in a different way. Yeah, because we are really the scapegoats actually. Because end of the day, we need human resource, and we are getting just like blank sheets. We need the rightly filled forms. We need.
Yes. So it's almost the time is over. So we need to conclude. So the general opinion is that the NEP 2020 will actually transform our learning climate according to the needs of the globe. I will say that. So when the educational community as well as the work community are eagerly looking forward to the implementation of this NEP 2020, our students who comes out of the campus should be able to focus on work, family, friends as well as health. They should work within the allotted hours. They should work efficiently, and they should invest time for their family and friends. At the same time, that they need to give priority to their health to ensure a peak performance with their mind, body, and soul. Isn't it? So there is a famous Paulo Coelho quote is there, not all storms are there to destroy, some storms may clear the path. I may say that this COVID-19 is actually going to clear the path and transform our learning environment. So I thank all the eminent panelists for their wonderful views. I thank all the dignitaries for listening to it patiently. That concludes this panel discussion. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
with that ends an extremely exciting discussion. Hope you all had an informative experience. Today, it's no longer about the survival of the fittest. The future belongs to the consistently efficient ones. To enhance the measure and extensively in an individual, Ares International Maritime Research Institute AMRI conceptualized and developed a revolutionary tool with industry focus to measure and enhance the efficiency of an individual. This tool has the power to not just enhance the efficiency but also can transform the character of an individual for the better. Here's a small video for you to understand more about this revolutionary product. To give you a better insight on the world of FSM, I would like to invite Mr. Balanand KS, the Chief Architect of Project FSM, on stage. Sir, please.
Thank you. Good evening all. I feel very fortunate to be addressing such a esteemed gathering. We'll be having a short presentation about FSM, the philosophy, and introduction to the software suite for professional use, and after that we will also see how the concept, the philosophy and the software tools will be aiding to transform the education sector. So that is the agenda of the session. So let us start. Okay, thanks, Rahul. This is the agenda, as I have already mentioned. We'll see the FSM overview, both the philosophy. Our ideator is Dr. Sohan Roy, and the AMRI Institute has given the conceptual implementation for the philosophy. And I am in charge of creating and providing the software tools required to practice FSM properly. Okay, so as we have already got introduced, FSM is the first industry validated product from AMRI Research Institute. Ideator is none other than Dr. Sohan Roy, and it has been, the concept has been developed over 6 long years of research and is being successfully practiced in the marine medical inspection, events and education sectors in Ares group of companies. So let us get into the overview first. The audio is missing, just let me check.
And challenges are an inevitable part of our world. And to survive the growing competition, we require individuals with industry-ready skills who can work not harder, but smarter and efficiently. Even though we have many quality management systems, it does not ensure the efficiency of an organization, which is what decides its profit and destiny. Today, it's no longer about the survival of the fittest, as the future belongs to consistently efficient ones. So how can one become efficient? Amory, the research and development wing of Ares Group, has found a solution. EFISM, or Efficiency Improvement System Management. It is the first industry-validated product developed after 6 long years of research and is being successfully practiced in marine, medical, inspection, events, and education sectors. EFISM is a revolutionary tool designed with industry focus, which allows its practitioners to measure and enhance their efficiency, transform their character, and thereby systematically increase their organization's profit. Based on 1:1:1, EFISM follows the basic principle of balancing the time for mind, body, and karma, along with 100 specific data analytical parameters to improve one's efficiency and boost productivity. EFISM is currently being practiced successfully by 121 subdivisions of Ares Group of companies. Using this system, Ares Group has witnessed enhanced flexibility, better overall value addition, adherence to optimum quality levels, increased trainee awareness, knowledge, and satisfaction. In the last few years, the company even achieved a substantial increase in the profit margin. It is one among the top companies globally that made remarkable profits in the first half of 2020, when most companies were reeling under the COVID crisis. Currently, many top reputed companies have associated with Amory to incorporate EFISM software in their organization. Besides the academic qualification, every industry has a set behavioral standard which they want their employees to follow. Incorporation of EFISM in Ares Group helps the organization to mold the behavioral mindset of its employees to enhance their efficiency in multitudes. Though we have achieved our goal, we realize that behavioral change is far more effective when practiced in the formative age of an individual. This not only helps in creating a workforce which is better and industry ready, but also reduces the burden upon the industry to mold employees to their current way of working. Hence, to serve this purpose, School EFISM was developed.
Okay, so that was an overview of EFISM for organizations and the need for school EFISM. So to summarize, it all starts with the philosophy of 1:1:1, where every individual, whether he a professional in any domain or a student in a school or college level, should be able to balance mind, body, and karma. So in the sense that it will be positively and effectively boosting the productivity. So, and also regarding the software version of EFISM for organizations, this is a tool which is in place, and these are the functional highlights which the tool provides for the organization users in Ares Group to practice EFISM 1:1:1 principle. So here we can see that there are tools to plan, delegate, track, measure the task, day-to-day task, and it can be planned monthly, weekly, and on a daily basis, tracked properly. The data can be captured, it can be analyzed to get better insights regarding how individuals are performing and how the organization is performing. It also has collaboration tools which enables the users to work together better as a team and so on. Okay, so as we have already seen, these are the key takeaways which we have understood from the experience inside Ares Group of companies. That is, the company, even when during the COVID crisis, was able to consistently maintain the efficient working principles with the workforce. And the EFISM concept and the EFISM software both were critical in achieving that. Okay. So also other organizations has also shown interest to adopt the philosophy as well as the software tools. So and also regarding FSM, we have seen it has been already proven successful on an organizational level. So why school FSM again? So we have seen this irrespective of the academic qualification and irrespective of the domain of any industry, there will be some behavioral standards which are critical for the having an efficient workforce. FSM as a philosophy and the tool set is capable of transforming the behavioral mindset in a very positive manner. And so to create an industry-ready workforce, the same concepts and same tools can be adopted for academic institutions, whether it be school level or on a campus level. So that is the point of school and campus FSM to serve this purpose. So we'll see an introduction to school FSM. So school FSM philosophy incorporates 4 core pillars for career designing, basically. That is, student is AI-enabled software suite for practicing, aiding practice of FSM philosophy. Educational 3D theater will be for interactive, virtual or digital delivery of content, learning content. And 3 is Indywood Talent Club, and 4 is Artois certification. So this certification program is intended to have a measurable certificate program which will ensure the readiness of the workforce when he is joining an industry, any industry in any domain. So everything is taken care, considered, and it is aligned with the recent National Education Policy, NEP, released in 2020 by Government of India. And it envisions actually enabling right career path that matches the talent, passion, and the training, proper training. Okay, so we will see some more details about school FSM concept now. So as we have already seen, the basic philosophy is FSM itself, balancing of mind, body, and karma with the aid of tools like what you call student is an AI-enabled software suite which will be helping for talent identification and goal setting, tracking, and so on. And also we have college, for the college campuses, there is a campus tool similar. Both these tools are aligned like the FSM software toolkit for organizations, for industries, which we have already practiced successfully. Okay. And also we have the behavioral change training with Artois training and based on identified parameters, 100 efficiency parameters. The data can be captured, measured, tracked, and appropriate correctional steps can be taken, and so on, with the aid of the software tool. Okay. And also, just like industrial FSM, we'll be having collaboration platforms for virtual learning, effective content delivery in the new digital age. So we all know how digital transformation is changing education sector also already. So FSM will be encompassing all those things. We will be seeing some technical advantages in using the FSM software suites to practice FSM. All these software suites are cloud ready by design, means they are using the latest technologies. They can be deployed on demand for small or large scale organizations effectively. It is very flexible by design. So the technical details are not relevant for this point of time. So here you can see that the FSM software suite, all three suites will be made available on the desktop platform, web application, and also on the mobile platform, both Android and iOS. And the other things are technical. We can skip that for the time being. All that it means is it is following a flexible technology stack to achieve all these goals effectively. And also another thing is nowadays data is the costliest or most valuable commodity, as we all know. So how we collect data, what data we collect, how we collect, are we honoring the privacy of the owner of the data, are we able to keep it confidentially, all are critical. So the FSM software stack ensures all these security constraints and privacy constraints. We are taking care of all those things in the software implementation. And also we are using artificial intelligence enabled capabilities. One example is voice recognition. The software tools can support voice commands, querying data or anything. You can talk to the tool and it will bring you the data, relevant data, reports, visualizations, analytics, and so on. So all these things, so ultimately going digital is all about data, how we make use of the data in a very powerful manner. So FSM supports all sorts of analytics like visualizations. Okay, so all this data transformation tools are there. Okay. And also we'll be able to integrate wearables, and this is an overview of the School FSM.
Schools act as the first and one of the many major platforms where students discover what motivates and inspires them. But to create a strong foundation for a career designing is a mandatory step that every individual must concentrate on. Unfortunately, it has been found that most of the students fail to recognize their talents to suit their passion. Hence, a student needs to choose the right career that matches his talent, passion, and training for ensuring longer professional life with better efficiency and satisfaction. To help an individual identify his creative side and develop it forms the very base of School FSM. Interestingly, the current National Education Policy Guideline, which was introduced in 2020, also encourages and envisions the same principles. Career designing is a 4-step process, and School FSM incorporates 4 core pillars to help a student achieve it. These are Student, Education 3D Theatre, Indywood Talent Club, and Hartoy's Certification Program. To identify the skills and talents of an individual, School FSM includes an AI-enabled software called Student. Visual-aided experiential learning is provided to them with the support of Education 3D Theatres to help them understand more about their field of interest. Once the student has identified his skills, Indywood Talent Club helps in providing tailor-made support and industry exposure to develop them. Finally, Hartoy's training certification programs are also included in the package to develop their skills, increase their efficiency and productivity, and make them industry ready. Step 1. Talent identification and goal setting. The first step of career designing is talent identification and goal setting. And to achieve this, School FSM includes an AI technology-enabled software called Student. The software first helps a student to identify his passion, skills, and talents, following which it presents tailor-made goals for each individual. The software also includes campus management software features that can work along with the existing programs. Step 2. Visual aided experiential learning. According to research compiled by 3M, the human brain processes visual information 60,000 times faster than text, which is why 40% of people respond better to visual information than plain text. School FSM incorporates visual-aided experiential training for students via Education 3D Theatre to provide them a comprehensive understanding of the industry they wish to choose. Hartoy's training program, along with academic and non-academic 3D content, is also included. Step 3. Practical training and industry exposure. Besides learning a certain skill, adequate practice and industry exposure is also required by an individual to nurture his acquired talents. Here, Indywood talent clubs play a major role in identifying and grooming talents right from the school and provide them with industry exposure. Talents, as identified via the student software, are further nurtured via tailor-made structured curriculum, expert training, and industry exposure. The guidance activities will be facilitated via different activity clubs. Step 4. Efficiency enhancement and skill development. Efficiency improvement and skill development are mandatory for any individual, regardless of the industry or the career path they wish to choose. Hartoy certification programs incorporates 100 set parameters which will guide an individual through this process. The courses encompass a structured content created in line with international standards, which encourages a behavioral change in an individual as Hartoy's with manifold efficiency. This industry-validated certification program is offered in 3 levels. For students, higher education and industry placements are the next steps that can bring them closer to their goals they wish to achieve in their lives. Universities and colleges play a major role in the student life to foster work development and aid skill development to fit the industry. Hence, to facilitate students to identify the right talent and groom them with the skills required for our industry, Student was upgraded for universities and named Campus, Career and Activity Monitoring Professional University Software. Student and Campus are innovative technological approaches that can help our students keep pace with the growing needs of our industry. Early access programs and offers are now available for schools, universities, and colleges. Join the revolution to create the future efficient generation.
Thank you all. So that concludes the overall introduction to FSM and school levels. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that insightful presentation. Ever thought that how it would be like watching your lessons through the big screen? Ever thought how it would be to be like watching your lessons on the big screen, connecting you with your mentors or teachers sitting in miles away from you? Education 3D Theatre is one by the Aries Group, which has the potential to transform the e-learning sector. Here's a small AV on this marvel. Marvelous indeed, right? I would call upon Mr. Soni, project in charge, to tell you more about Education 3D Theatre. Mr. Soni, please.
ഹലോ, നമസ്കാരം. ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നവരെല്ലാവരും എഡ്യൂക്കേഷനായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടവരാണെങ്കിലും എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റുമായിട്ട് അധികം പരിചയപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ളവരായിരിക്കുകയില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് എന്താണ് എന്നുള്ളത് ഒന്ന് വിശദീകരിക്കാം. നമുക്കറിയാം, തിയേറ്റർ ഈസ് മെൻ ഫോർ എൻ്റർടൈൻമെൻറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു വിനോദോപാധിയാണ് തിയേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്റർ എന്നതിലൂടെ നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പിള്ളേരുടെ പാഠ്യഭാഗങ്ങൾ, അത് ഫിസിക്സ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, കെമിസ്ട്രി ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ബയോളജി ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, എന്താണെങ്കിലും അത് ഒരു എന്താ പറയുന്ന ഒരു കുട്ടികൾക്ക് എന്നാ പറയുക, ഒരു വിനോദോപാധി എന്നുള്ള നിലയ്ക്ക് കുട്ടികളെ എൻ്റർടൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന രീതിയിൽ കുട്ടികളിൽ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുക, അതിലൂടെ ടീച്ചിങ് ലേണിംഗ് പ്രോസസ്സ് വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവ് ആക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഏകദേശം 2 വർഷത്തോളമായി എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഏകദേശം 30ഓളം എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിൽ ഓൾറെഡി ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് എന്താണ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ തിയേറ്ററിൽ ടെക്നോളജിയായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തിയേറ്ററിൽ നിന്ന് വിഭിന്നമായിട്ട് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്ററിൽ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത് എന്നുള്ളതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ഞാൻ പറയാം. ഇത് മെയിനായിട്ട് നമുക്കറിയാം, ഇനിയുള്ള കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ സർവൈവൽ ഓഫ് ദ ഫിറ്റസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇനി ഈ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം എന്നാ പറയുന്നത് ആപ്ലിക്കബിൾ ആകുന്ന കാലഘട്ടമാണ് ഇനി. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ടെക്നോളജിയുടെ ഇംപ്ലിക്കേഷന് വളരെയധികം പ്രാധാന്യമുണ്ട് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ രംഗത്ത്. എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 3D തിയേറ്ററിൽ നമുക്ക് സെമിനാറുകളും ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സുകളും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വീഡിയോ പ്രസൻറ്റേഷൻ, വീഡിയോ കോൺഫറൻസിങ്, 3D എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ, ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് നമുക്ക് എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് നടത്താൻ പറ്റുക. ഇതിനകത്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ടെക്നോളജികൾ, ഇപ്പോൾ പ്രൊജക്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സാധാരണ ഒരു ഇപ്പം സ്കൂളിൽ നമ്മൾ സ്മാർട്ട് ക്ലാസ്സുകളിലൊക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു ചെറിയ സ്ക്രീനാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് സ്മാർട്ട് ക്ലാസ്സിലൊക്കെ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. അത് നമ്മളൊരു തിയേറ്റർ ലൈക്ക് ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീനിലേക്ക് നമ്മൾ കൊണ്ടുവരികയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സ്ക്രീൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു തിയേറ്റർ ലൈക്ക് സ്ക്രീൻ ആയിരിക്കും. സൗണ്ട് ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ കേട്ടതുപോലെ തന്നെ വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് കുട്ടികളിലേക്ക് നമുക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കൺവേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ഉള്ള ഇതായിരിക്കും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അതിനുപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ചെയർ, നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ തിയേറ്റർ ചെയറിൽ നിന്ന് വ്യത്യസ്തമായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് റൈറ്റിംഗ് പാഡ്, ഇപ്പം നിങ്ങളുടെ ചെയർ കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ നമ്മൾ അത് നോക്കിയാൽ മനസ്സിലാകും, നമുക്ക് റൈറ്റിംഗ് പാഡ് നമുക്ക് പുൾ ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യമായിട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പുൾ ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇതിനകത്ത് നമ്മളൊരു ഗാലറി സ്ട്രക്ചർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഗാലറി സ്ട്രക്ചർ അറിയാം, നമുക്ക് ഒരു ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീൻ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഈച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവറി കോർണർ ഓഫ് ദ സ്ക്രീൻ പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ട്, ഇപ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് 70 സീറ്റുണ്ട്. ഈ 70 സീറ്റിനകത്തുള്ള 70 കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് ആ വിഷ്വൽ കണ്ടൻറ്റ് കാണണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളൊരു ഗാലറി സ്ട്രക്ചർ കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ സാധിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അധ്യാപകനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം എത്ര കുട്ടികൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും അവർക്കൊരു ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ അറ്റൻഷൻ കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ, എല്ലാവരുടെ ഫേസ് പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ട് കാണണമെങ്കിൽ ഈ ഗാലറി സ്ട്രക്ചർ ഉണ്ടായേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അതുപോലെ നമ്മൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് വളരെ എക്കോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആയിട്ടുള്ള 12 mm ഹെവി ഡ്യൂട്ടി PVC പാനലാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ തിയേറ്ററുകളിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് പലതും ഹെൽത്ത് ഹസാർഡായിട്ടുള്ള പല മെറ്റീരിയലും ഈ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. അതിപ്പോൾ ഇത് വളരെ ഹെൽത്തി ആയിട്ടുള്ള എക്യുപ്മെൻറ്റ് നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. അത് എക്കോ എലിമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഡിസൈനാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ക്രിസ്റ്റൽ ക്ലിയർ നമുക്ക് കേൾക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഈ കാണുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ പോഡിയം ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡിജിറ്റൽ പോഡിയത്തിൻ്റെ ഉദ്ദേശം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ സ്മാർട്ട് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമുക്ക് ബോർഡുമായിട്ട് ഇൻട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് അധ്യാപകന് സാധിക്കുമെങ്കിൽ, റീച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ, ഈ വലിയ ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീൻ ആകുമ്പോഴേക്കും നമുക്ക് സ്ക്രീനിൽ റീച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവരി കോർണറിൽ റീച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഈ പോഡിയമായിട്ടായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. പോഡിയത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് വേണം എഴുതാം. പവർ പോയിന്റ് പ്രസൻറ്റേഷൻ നമുക്ക് ടച്ചിലൂടെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാണ്ട് സാധിക്കും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വീഡിയോ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ഇമേജ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ഇമേജ് നമുക്ക് സ്കെയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കും. ഒരു മൈക്രോസ്കോപ്പിക് സ്ട്രക്ചർ നമുക്ക് കുട്ടികളെ ബിഗ് സൈസിൽ കാണിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് സ്കെയിൽ ചെയ്ത് ബിഗ് സൈസിൽ കുട്ടികളെ കാണിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. അതിനുവേണ്ടി വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇതുപോലെ ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ പോഡിയം ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. ഇതിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഒരു മൈക്രോഫോൺ ഇൻബിൽറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് എഴുതാൻ സാധിക്കും. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള എല്ലാ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സും ഇതിനകത്തുണ്ടാവും. പിന്നെ ഇതിൻ്റെ ലൈറ്റ് കൺട്രോൾ, ഇവിടെ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്ന അധ്യാപകനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഇതിനകത്തുള്ള ലൈറ്റുകൾ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വലി ഓരോ ലൈറ്റുകൾ നമുക്ക് കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാണ്ട് സാധിക്കും. പല മോഡായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഓരോ റോയിലെ ലൈറ്റുകൾ നമുക്ക് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യാണ്ട് സാധിക്കും. കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു സെമിനാർ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ ഒരു മൂവി കാണിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഫുൾ ലൈറ്റ് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരുമിച്ച് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങനെ ലൈറ്റ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്. ഓക്കെ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇതിനകത്ത് 2 ക്യാമറ നമ്മൾ ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ ഉദ്ദേശം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോ റിമോട്ട്ലി ഇപ്പം വളരെ ക്ലാസ്സുകളൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഫോറിൻ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസിൻ്റെയൊക്കെ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ആ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ നമുക്ക് വിദേശ രാജ്യത്തിരുന്നോണ്ട് അവിടുത്തെ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ ക്ലാസ് നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ബാക്കിലൊരു ക്യാമറ ഉണ്ടാകും, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ ഇവിടെ ഒരു ക്യാമറ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണുവാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. ആ ക്യാമറയിലൂടെ നമ്മൾ എന്താ പറയുക, ക്ലാസ് നമുക്കിവിടെ കാണാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. ആ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്നവർ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ എവിടെ ഇരുന്നായിക്കോട്ടെ അവരോട് നമുക്ക് ഡൗട്ട് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ അത് ഡെമോ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് കാണിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഈ കാണുന്ന പോലെ ആയിരിക്കും അവിടെയുള്ള അധ്യാപകന് നമ്മളെ അവിടെ കാണുവാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഡൗട്ട്, ഇപ്പോൾ 70 കുട്ടികൾ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഏത് സീറ്റിൽ ഇരുന്നൊരു കുട്ടി ഡൗട്ട് ചോദിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിലും ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് അവരിലേക്ക് നമുക്ക് സൂം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് ഉണ്ടോ ബാക്ക് റോയിലിരിക്കുന്ന സീറ്റ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ഏത് സീറ്റ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, അധ്യാപകൻ അവരുമായിട്ട് നേരെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് വിദേശത്തിരിക്കുമ്പോഴും നമുക്ക് എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു 1 ടച്ച് റെക്കോർഡിംഗ് ക്യാമറ ഉണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് ഒരു വളരെ എക്സ്പെൻസീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു റിസോഴ്സ് പേഴ്സൺ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അവരുടെ ക്ലാസ് റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ റെഫറൻസിന് വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 1 ടച്ച് റെക്കോർഡിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം ആ ക്യാമറയിൽ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കും. അതായത് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്ന റിമോട്ട് ഉപയോഗിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഏത് ഭാഗം വേണമെങ്കിലും റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ റെഫറൻസിന് വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. അങ്ങനെ വീഡിയോ കോൺഫറൻസിങ് വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. 1 ടച്ച് റെക്കോർഡിംഗ്. പിന്നെ 3D ആണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഏറ്റവും നല്ലൊരു ഫീച്ചർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കുട്ടികളുടെ പാഠ്യഭാഗങ്ങൾ അറിയാം. ഒരു 3D മൂവി പോലെ, അവതാർ സിനിമ കാണുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ കുട്ടികളുടെ അനാട്ടമി ഓഫ് ദ ഹാർട്ട് ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് പഠിക്കാണ്ട് സാധിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അത് വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ സമയം കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ആ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് കുട്ടികളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാണ്ട് സാധിക്കുന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഡെമോ നമുക്കിവിടെ ജസ്റ്റ് കാണിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റീവ്നെസ് 3D ക്ലാസ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇത് ജസ്റ്റ് 3D ക്ലാസ് വെച്ചിട്ട് 3D ഒരു സ്വിച്ച് എല്ലാവരുടെയും 3D ക്ലാസിൻ്റെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് അതിൻ്റെ മുകളിലായിട്ട് ഒരു ബട്ടൺ കാണുവാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. 3D അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് പറയണം, ആ ബട്ടണിലൊന്ന് പ്രസ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. 1-2 പ്രാവശ്യം പ്രസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 3D ആകുന്നതായിട്ട് കാണാം. ആർക്കും 3D കിട്ടുന്നില്ലെന്ന് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് തരാം. ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് ലൈറ്റ് ഓൺ ചെയ്യും. ഒരു 2 പ്രാവശ്യം പ്രസ് ചെയ്ത് 3D ആർക്കും കിട്ടാതെ ഉണ്ടോ?
Respiratory system. To understand the process of breathing, in humans, the main organs responsible for respiration are present in the thoracic cavity. In the thorax region, the rib cage and a dome-shaped fibrous tissue known as
ആർക്കെങ്കിലും 3D കിട്ടുന്നില്ല എന്ന് പറയണം. കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അത് ഒന്നും കൂടെ പ്രസ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ആ ബട്ടൺ എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടിയോ? ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡിലെ ടോപ്പിൽ ബട്ടൺ കാണാം.
diaphragm are observed. Present within the rib cage are the pleural membranes which enclose the lungs. The right lung is divided into 3 lobes: the right superior, right middle, and the right inferior lobe. The left lung is smaller and has only 2 lobes: the left superior and the left inferior lobe. Both the lungs are associated externally with small tubular bronchi which unite and extend into the trachea. The trachea has incomplete C-shaped rings of cartilage which prevent the tracheal wall from collapsing. The trachea leads into the pharynx, which is connected to the nostrils. As we breathe in air, the oxygen molecules enter the nostrils and travel downwards through the pharynx and trachea to finally reach the bronchi. From each bronchus, oxygen travels into the lungs. Within the lungs, the bronchus divides repeatedly to form bronchioles. Oxygen travels through these bronchioles and reaches the alveoli, each of which is surrounded by a network of capillaries. A section of one alveolus shows the presence of numerous alveolar chambers with pores. Blood containing RBCs is seen flowing through the capillaries. The oxygen molecules from the alveolus diffuse into the capillary and then get absorbed by the bluish-purple RBCs. This causes oxygenation of the RBCs, and a transition in their color from bluish-purple to red is observed. The blood moving into the alveolus contains RBCs and carbon dioxide molecules. These molecules are released into the alveolus. The carbon dioxide collects in the alveolar chamber. And then from the alveolus, it travels through the bronchioles into the bronchus, which finally reaches the trachea and is breathed out through the nostrils. So the process of breathing in air rich in oxygen is called inhalation. After the contraction of muscular diaphragm, the lungs expand and the air rushes in, resulting in the inflation of alveoli.
ഇത് കണ്ടവരെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം മനസ്സിലായിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. നമുക്കൊരു വളരെ കോംപ്ലക്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ സമയം കൊണ്ട് വളരെ എഫക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കത്തക്ക രീതിയിൽ നമുക്ക് കുട്ടികളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കുമെന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ ഒരു പ്രോജക്റ്റ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തപ്പോഴേക്കും ഫേസ് ചെയ്തൊരു പ്രോബ്ലം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതിൻ്റെ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ആയിരുന്നു. കാരണം പുതിയ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുമ്പോഴേക്കും അത് നമ്മൾ അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യപ്പെടാനായിട്ട് പാടാണല്ലോ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളൊരു മൊബൈൽ തിയേറ്റർ, അതായത് തിയേറ്റർ ഓൺ വീൽസ് എന്നുള്ളൊരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് എല്ലാ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിനും ഡയറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് അവിടെ ഡെമോ കാണിക്കാനായിട്ട് അവിടുത്തെ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിനെ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, അധ്യാപകരെ അല്ലെ കുട്ടികളെ നമുക്ക് ഡെമോ കാണിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഒരു മൊബൈൽ തിയേറ്റർ നമ്മൾ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സംഭവം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് എല്ലാ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിലും കേരളത്തിലെ വരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you for that exciting presentation. Now we are going to introduce you to a revolutionary product which is the need of the hour. An innovative product that can provide 99.9% real-time protection from all kinds of bacteria and viruses in an enclosed space and keep you and your loved ones safe. To tell you more about this intriguing topic, I would like to call upon stage Mr. Vineeth, Marketing Head of All About Innovations. Before that, can we have the AV, please?
The world is not the same anymore. From a free world, it changed to a fearful one. After thorough analysis of these challenging times, and as the world is not the same anymore. From a free world, it changed to a fearful one. After thorough analysis of these challenging times, and as a need of the hour, All About Innovations has come up with a unique solution to help you breathe fear-free. Wolf Air Mask Iron Thruster Protection is a unique solution that has been designed to safely and effectively disinfect the active transmission of microbes present in our surroundings in real time. Virus or bacteria get attached or planted to the host using their surface proteins. Using these proteins, they ravage its host and cause damage. Wolf Air Mask works by generating negatively charged ions. These ions are electrostatically attracted to positively charged airborne particles and aerosol droplets and attaches to them in large numbers, rendering them inactive. Specially designed for enclosed spaces, Wolf Air Mask is environment friendly, scientifically proven technology, and a must-have product in these trying times. This innovative product ensures your safety by sterilizing the air you breathe. The negative ions produced by Wolf Air Mask also rejuvenate you and enhances your liveliness, which is commonly found in naturally occurring phenomena like waterfalls and tidal frictions. Wolf Air Mask is certified by different labs across the world to neutralize 99.9% of the microbes found in our environment, and also recognized by various enterprises for its unique performance. Whether you're at home, office, classrooms, malls, and movie halls, this device will keep you and your loved ones protected round the clock. Sometimes being negative is great.
Hello.
Wolf Air Mask.
Hi, thanks for the video.
Breathe
my name is
fear
Vineet
free.
Kumar. I represent Wolf Air Mask. So like you've seen in the video, this device is actually an age-old technology which was invented by Nikola Tesla. So we just adapted the technology and innovated certain new features into it and made it user-friendly and environmentally safe to be used in closed spaces. So what we did was we used the technology and created a device where it could be placed inside a space and it could actually neutralize the air in real time. So we got the device tested at several laboratories, NABL accredited and ILAC accredited labs, like for example RGCB, Rajiv Gandhi Center for Biotechnology, and also Srijitra, where it proves that the device is actually 99% efficient against microbes and many other harmful particles in the air, such as PM 2.5 dust particles, PM10, and several other VOCs as well. So this device is actually a solution to create a safer environment for us, our loved ones, and especially for schools, colleges, corporate offices, hospitals, everywhere. And as we speak, our technology is being adapted by several organizations, reputed organizations like the PVR. PVR is installing the devices to create a safer environment for the viewers across the country. So now around 825 screens are being installed with the devices, and there are 40 plus hospitals who have already adapted to our technology, and Defense, the Air Force, they have all purchased and installed in their premises. So which proves that this device can actually be effective in securing yourself and your loved ones. I think as we use masks and sanitizers and keep social distancing, an ionizer can actually keep the air you breathe clean and particle free and micro free. So I think this could be a great step when the schools and colleges are opening back, to create a safer environment for the children who's coming back to school after 2 years. So and that's all, and thank you very much for this opportunity to speak here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that interesting presentation as well as your knowledgeable words, sir. We are extremely glad to announce regarding our upcoming well-awaited program, Indywood Talent Hunt 2021. Students of all the winning institutions will be provided an exclusive, never-before opportunity to enter this exclusive virtual competition and showcase their talents globally. There will be no application fees. All the information regarding the talent hunt and the participation details are added in your welcome kit. Let's take a look into the mega event. We hope to see your students participate in the biggest talent event of the year. Please note that the entry is closed on 15th of October. So now, without any further ado, let's begin the Indywood Education Excellence Awards 2021. The awards are divided into three main segments: Excellence in K-12, Excellence in Higher Education, and Excellence in Vocational Education. So let's start with our first award segment, Excellence in K-12. To present the awards, I invite on stage Sri Ganesh Kumar sir, current MLA of Pathanamthitta, former Minister of Transport Government of Kerala and acclaimed cine actor. K. Jayakumar sir, Senior IAS Officer, retired Chief Secretary and acclaimed poet. And also Dr. Sohan Roy sir, please.
പ്രിയമുള്ളവരെ, ഇവിടെ വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ബഹുമാന്യരായിട്ടുള്ള വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളെ, വളരെ ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഐഡിയ സോഹനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് എപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്, അദ്ദേഹം ലോകമെമ്പാടും സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്ന, ലോകമെമ്പാടും സൗഹൃദങ്ങളുള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്നതിലുപരി അദ്ദേഹം ലോകത്ത് കാണുന്നതെല്ലാം പഠിക്കുകയും അത് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരികയും ശ്രമിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തിത്വമാണ്. അതാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ കണ്ട തിയേറ്റർ, ഇവിടെയുള്ള മറ്റ് സിനിമാ തിയേറ്ററുകളും അതോടൊപ്പം ഇന്ന് നമ്മളൊരു ക്ലാസ് റൂമാണ് നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത്. ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവായിട്ടുള്ള ഐഡിയാസ് കാണുന്നത് എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. ഞാൻ ഒരു സിനിമാ നടൻ എന്ന നിലയിലും ഒരു സാധാരണ മനുഷ്യൻ എന്ന നിലയിലും ലോകത്തെ പല രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ യാത്ര ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ ജയകുമാർ സാർ ഇരിപ്പുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം ടൂറിസം സെക്രട്ടറി ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട് ഒരുപക്ഷെ ലോകം മുഴുവൻ കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തിയായിരിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ പല സ്ഥലത്തും പോകുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു പഠിക്കേണ്ട ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട്. യാത്രകൾ മനുഷ്യനെ മാറ്റും എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഞാൻ എന്നും പല രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ പോകുമ്പോൾ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പണ്ട് എൻ്റെ അച്ഛനോടൊപ്പം ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കൽ അമേരിക്കയിൽ പോയപ്പോൾ നല്ല ബസ്സിൽ കയറി, AC ഉള്ള ബസ്സിൽ കയറുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ അച്ഛനോട് പറയും, അച്ഛൻ ഇനി മന്ത്രിയാകുമ്പം ഇതുപോലത്തെ ബസ്സൊക്കെ നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ തുടങ്ങണം എന്ന് പറയുമായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അച്ഛനോട് പറയും, എടാ അതൊന്നും നടക്കുകയില്ല, നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ അതൊന്നും നടക്കത്തില്ല എന്ന് പറയുമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് 2001 അവസരം കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ കേരളത്തിലെ സാധാരണക്കാർക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ആദ്യമായി എയർ കണ്ടീഷൻ ചെയ്ത ബസ് വാങ്ങി റോഡിൽ ഓടിച്ചത് ഞാനാണ് എന്ന അഭിമാനം എനിക്കുണ്ട്. സോഹൻ ഇത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷം വെച്ചത്, കഴിഞ്ഞ നിയമസഭയിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിശോധിക്കാം, കഴിഞ്ഞ നിയമസഭാ സമ്മേളനത്തിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള എൻ്റെ പ്രസംഗമുണ്ട്. ആ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ ഇതുപോലൊരു ആശയമാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഇത്രയും അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആശയമല്ല ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. കുട്ടികളുടെ കയ്യിൽ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കുകളും നോട്ട് ബുക്കുകളും മാറ്റിക്കൊണ്ട് വലിയ ബാഗുകളും വെയിറ്റും കൊണ്ടുവന്നതിന് പകരം ഒരു ടാബിലേക്ക് മാറണമെന്നാണ്. ആ ടാബിലേക്ക് മാറുമ്പോൾ കേരളത്തിലെ സിലബസിൽ പറയുന്ന പാഠഭാഗങ്ങൾ ഇതുപോലെ, ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ബ്രീത്തിങ്ങിനെ പറ്റി കണ്ടു, ലങ്സ് എന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി, അതിൻ്റെ ഫങ്ഷൻ എന്തായി മനസ്സിലായി. പക്ഷേ ഇത്രയും വർഷം പഠിച്ച ആളുകൾക്ക് പോലും ഇത് കണ്ടപ്പോഴുണ്ടായ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റിൽ താഴെ സമയം കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് വലിയ എന്താണ് നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിനുള്ളിൽ നടക്കുന്ന അത്ഭുതം, നമ്മുടെ ഈ ശ്വാസകോശം നടന്നൊരു അവയവത്തിൽ മാത്രം നടക്കുന്ന അത്ഭുതം എന്താണിപ്പോൾ ഡോക്ടർമാർ ഓക്സിമീറ്റർ വെച്ച് നോക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഈ കാണുന്ന ഓക്സിമീറ്റർ, മാസ്ക്, സാനിറ്റൈസർ, ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മളിപ്പോഴാണ് കാണുന്നത്. ഈ വേർഡുകൾ തന്നെ മലയാളി കേൾക്കുന്നത് കൊറോണ വന്നതിന് ശേഷമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ കോവിഡ് വന്നതുകൊണ്ട് പല ദോഷങ്ങളുണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഇതുപോലെ ചില ഗുണങ്ങളുണ്ട്. കാരണം ആധുനികമായ ടെക്നോളജി ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ എവിടെ ഇരുന്നും ഏതൊരു മഹത് വ്യക്തിക്കും ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നു എന്നാണ് ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരാളെ. ഇപ്പം നമുക്ക് അമേരിക്കയിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്നൊരു വലിയ പ്രൊഫസറെ കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇവിടുത്തെ കോളേജിൽ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഈസി ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കാം. അത് കുട്ടികളെ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് കാണിക്കാം. ഇതെല്ലാം നമ്മളിവിടെ കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്തരത്തിലൊരു ടെക്നോളജിയെക്കുറിച്ച് ഞാൻ നിയമസഭയിൽ പ്രസംഗിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ ആരും അത്ര കാര്യമാക്കിയില്ല. കാരണം നമ്മുടെ നാട്, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ സോഹൻ കാലത്തിന് മുമ്പേ പോകുന്നത് പോലെ നമ്മൾ കാലത്തിന് മുമ്പേ പോയാൽ എങ്ങും എത്തൂല. പക്ഷേ ഇത്തരം ആശയങ്ങൾ വരണം. ഈ കോവിഡ് പോലുള്ള സാഹചര്യം വന്നുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ് എന്തെന്ന് പഠിച്ചു. സൂം മീറ്റിങ്ങുകളും ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റുകളും ഒക്കെ നമ്മളിപ്പോഴല്ലേ കാണുന്നത്. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ വലിയൊരു അത്ഭുതമായി. വീഡിയോ കോൺഫറൻസിങ് സെക്രട്ടേറിയറ്റിൽ ഒരു മുറിയിൽ മാത്രമാണ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ സെക്രട്ടറിയിൽ ഒരു മുറിയിൽ മാത്രമാണ് വീഡിയോ കോൺഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് എല്ലാവരുടെയും പോക്കറ്റിൽ വീഡിയോ കോൺഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. മീറ്റിംഗ് കൂടാം ലോകത്ത് എവിടുന്നും എത്ര പേർക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിലും. ആ മാറ്റങ്ങളെ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളാൻ നമുക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ സോഹൻ ചെയ്ത വളരെ നല്ലൊരു കാര്യമാണ്. പുതിയൊരാശയം നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിൽ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം ഏറ്റവും നല്ല വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾക്ക്, വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കുള്ള ഒരു അംഗീകാരം നൽകുന്നൊരു വലിയ പരിപാടിയാണ്. ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളുകളിൽ ഇതുപോലുള്ള ഒരു ലാബുകൾ പലതും നമ്മൾ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ ഇതുപോലെ ഒരു സ്ഥാപനം ഉണ്ടാവണം. ഞാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ മന്ത്രിസഭയിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മന്ത്രിയോട് ഈ വിഷയം പറയുകയും അദ്ദേഹം ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവ് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങളൊരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ. ഞാനൊരു സിനിമാ നടനാണ്, എനിക്ക് സാങ്കേതികമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ താല്പര്യമുള്ള ആളാണ്. ഞാനൊരു MLA ആണ്. പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തോട് പറഞ്ഞ യാതൊരു സ്ഥാനമാനങ്ങളും വേണ്ട, ഞാൻ കൂടെ നിന്നിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതിൻ്റെ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിലെ ഓരോ പാഠഭാഗവും ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ ലങ്സിനെ പറ്റി കണ്ടതുപോലെ ഓരോന്നും 3D ആയിട്ടല്ല, ഡിജിറ്റലി ഗ്രാഫിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഡിജിറ്റലി ഹാർട്ടിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനം, ഹൃദയത്തിൻ്റെ 4 അറകൾ, ഇതെല്ലാം കുട്ടിക്ക് അതിൻ്റെതായ നിറത്തിൽ കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്ന തരത്തിലേക്ക്. ഇപ്പം ഞാനിപ്പോൾ സോഹനോട് പറയായിരുന്നു, പലപ്പോഴും സോഹനോട് പറഞ്ഞു എല്ലായിടത്തും ടീച്ചറില്ലാതെ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ കഴിയണം. വളരെ നല്ല ആശയമാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ തിരുവനന്തപുരം നഗരത്തിലെ ഒരു സ്കൂളിലും അങ്ങ് കിഴക്കൻ മലയോര പ്രദേശത്ത് വയനാട്ടിലും അച്ചൻകൂവലുള്ള ഒരു സ്കൂളിലും ഒരേ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കിട്ടണം എന്നാഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന ആളാണ് ഞാൻ. അപ്പോൾ ഡിജിറ്റൽ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ സർക്കാർ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തെങ്കിലും അതൊന്നും അല്ല വേണ്ടത്. നമ്മൾ സൗത്ത് കൊറിയയിലെ ഒരു ക്ലാസ് മുറിയിലേക്ക് പോയാൽ സമാനമാണ്. കാരണം ഡിജിറ്റൽ ബോർഡാണ്, അതിലെഴുതാം. ആൻഡ്രോയിഡ് ബേസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ബോർഡിൽ എഴുതാം. എ എന്ന് എഴുതിയാൽ എ എന്ന് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യും, ആ എന്ന് എഴുതിയാൽ അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ മൊബൈലിൽ ഫീഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ എഴുതുന്ന പോലെ, നമ്മൾ മലയാളത്തിൽ എഴുതിയാൽ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് പോലെ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സംവിധാനത്തിലുള്ള ബോർഡ് അന്ന് ഞാൻ മദ്രാസിൽ നിന്ന് വരുത്തി കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് അന്നത്തെ മുൻ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മന്ത്രിയായ രവീന്ദ്രൻ മാഷ കാണിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം വളരെ താല്പര്യത്തോടെ ഞങ്ങൾ മുന്നോട്ട് വന്നതാണ് ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക്. ജയകുമാർ സാറൊക്കെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പ് സെക്രട്ടറിയൊക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു അദ്ദേഹം, ചീഫ് സെക്രട്ടറി. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് അറിയാം ആ ഡിജിറ്റൽ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിലേക്ക് വന്നാൽ ക്ലാസ്സിലെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ക്ലാസ്സും ഒരു അധ്യാപകൻ ഒരു കണക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു, അത് ആ കുട്ടിയുടെ ടാബിലേക്ക് പോകും. മാത്രമല്ല ഇതോടൊപ്പം അധ്യാപകർക്ക് ഒരു ഹാൻഡ് ബുക്ക് കൂടി കൊടുക്കണമെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ആശയം. നിയമസഭാ പ്രസംഗം എടുത്ത് കണ്ടാലറിയാം, വെറുതെ ഇപ്പോൾ പറയുന്നതല്ല, നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യമാണ്. അതിൽ പറയാം അധ്യാപകൻ ഒരു ക്ലാസ് ഒരു ഹാൻഡ് ബുക്ക്, ആ ഹാൻഡ് ബുക്കിനകത്ത് ഇപ്പം ഒരു കണക്ക്, പ്രത്യേക രീതിയിലുള്ളൊരു കണക്ക് എളുപ്പത്തിൽ ചെയ്യാനൊരു മാർഗം കാസർഗോഡ് ഒരു സ്കൂളിലെ അധ്യാപകൻ കണ്ടെത്തിയാൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ആ ഒരു പാറ്റേൺ, ആ ഒരു ക്രിയ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ പറയുമല്ലോ, അത് കൃത്യമായി അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയണം. തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തുള്ളൊരു വിദഗ്ധ സമിതി ഇത് പരിശോധിച്ചിട്ട് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പ് ഇതിനെ ഈ അധ്യാപകൻ ഹാൻഡ് ബുക്കിൽ ഇൻകോർപ്പറേറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ഓരോ ദിവസവും അപ്ഡേഷനാണ്, പുതിയ പുതിയ ആശയങ്ങൾ. ഷേക്സ്പിയറിൻ്റെ ഒരു നാടകം പഠിക്കാനുണ്ട്, അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഡ്രാമ ഒരു സ്കൂളിലെ കുട്ടികളെ വെച്ച് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. അവിടെ അവർ തന്നെ ഒരു ടെലിഫിലിം പോലെ എടുക്കുകയാണ്. ഇത് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യുക, ഇത് കുട്ടിക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക. വിഷ്വലി നമ്മൾ കാണുന്ന ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രത്യേകത, വിഷ്വലി നമ്മൾ കാണുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം ഒരിക്കലും ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഈ കണ്ട 3D ചിത്രം മരണം വരെയും നമ്മൾ മറക്കില്ല. കുട്ടികളുടെ മനസ്സിലേക്ക് വിഷ്വലി 1ാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിക്കുക A ഫോർ ആപ്പിൾ, ആപ്പിൾ എന്താണെന്ന് കൊണ്ടുപോയി കാണിക്കുന്നതിനേക്കാൾ നല്ല ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ ദൃശ്യം കുട്ടിക്ക് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാൻ കഴിയുമെങ്കിൽ ആപ്പിൾ എന്താണെന്ന് കുട്ടി മനസ്സിലാക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞു. അത് വീഡിയോയിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഒരു പുസ്തകത്തിൽ ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ പടം A ഫോർ ആപ്പിൾ, ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ പടം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ആപ്പിളാണോ മത്തങ്ങയാണോ മാങ്ങയാണോ എന്ന് പെട്ടെന്ന് തിരിച്ചറിയാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ആപ്പിൾ എന്താണെന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ കാണിച്ചാൽ കൃത്യമായി കുട്ടി പഠിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ചെറിയ ക്ലാസ് മുതൽ അത്തരത്തിലൊരു പഠന സംവിധാനത്തിലേക്ക് നമ്മൾ മാറണം. അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു തുടക്കമാണ് സോഹൻ ഇവിടെ അവതരിപ്പിച്ച ഈ ആശയം. 2 കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഉൾഫിനെ പറ്റി പറയണ്ട. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും അതൊരു പുതിയ ടെക്നോളജിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം തന്നെ കേരളത്തിലൊരു ഫാക്ടറി സ്ഥാപിക്കുകയും ഇപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം ആലപ്പുഴയിലാണ് തുടങ്ങിയിരിക്കുന്നത്, വടക്കേ ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് മാറുകയാണ്. അതൊരു നല്ല ബുദ്ധിയാണ്. കാരണം വടക്കേ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ നിന്ന് വരുമ്പോൾ മലയാളി നന്നായി വാങ്ങിച്ച് ഉപയോഗിക്കും. ആലപ്പുഴയിലാണ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മലയാളിക്ക് വിഷമമായിരിക്കും. കാരണം നമ്മളെ ഈ ഉജാല എന്നൊരു സാധനമുണ്ട്, അത് വാങ്ങിച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിന് പുറത്ത് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ജ്യോതി ലാബോറട്ടറീസ് ബോംബെ എന്ന് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ വാങ്ങിക്കും. ചാവക്കാട് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നതാണെന്നല്ല, ചാവക്കാട് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ വാങ്ങിക്കില്ല. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് അത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു ബുദ്ധി സോഹൻ പറഞ്ഞ ആ ബുദ്ധി എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. കാരണം ഇവിടെയാണ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ആലപ്പുഴയിൽ, പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ വടക്കേ ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് നീങ്ങുകയാണ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ വ്യവസായികൾ ഇവിടെ വരണ്ടെന്നല്ല പറഞ്ഞത്, അത് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ആ ബുദ്ധിയെയും ഞാൻ അപ്രീഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ആ ബുദ്ധിയെയും ഞാൻ സോഹനുമായിട്ട് സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ രസകരമായ ഒരു അനുഭവം ഞാൻ പറയാം. ഒരുപാട് ആളുകൾ ഞങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ സത്യത്തിൽ നേരിട്ട് കാണുകയും അടുത്തിന് സംസാരിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ്. പക്ഷേ ആളുകൾ ധരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഞങ്ങൾ ആത്മാർത്ഥ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളാണെന്നാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം എന്നെക്കുറിച്ച് നല്ല 4 വരി മനോഹരമായ കവിത എഴുതി എന്നുള്ളത് എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ സന്തോഷവും അഭിമാനമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ കരുതുകയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തോട് നന്ദി പറയുകയാണ്. ആ കവിത വായിച്ചവർ ധരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഇദ്ദേഹം എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത സുഹൃത്ത്, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്ത് ശുപാർശയും കേൾക്കുന്ന ആളാണ് എന്ന് ധരിച്ചിട്ട് ധാരാളം ശുപാർശകൾ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് വരാറുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഞങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലെന്നും ഞങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ അങ്ങനൊരു അടുപ്പമില്ല എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ വിശ്വസിക്കാതെ പിണങ്ങിപ്പോയിട്ടുണ്ട് ചില ആൾക്കാർ. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ അറിയാത്ത ആളോട് ഞാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ എങ്ങനെ റെക്കമെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും എന്ന് ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പിണങ്ങിപ്പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇന്നൊരു നല്ല മുഹൂർത്തത്തിൽ കാണാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഒരു നല്ല ചടങ്ങാണ്. ഏറ്റവും നല്ല സ്കൂളുകളെയും നല്ല വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളെയും ആദരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു നല്ല ചടങ്ങ് പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. മലയാളിക്കുള്ളൊരു ഡിഫക്റ്റ് ആരെയും അംഗീകരിക്കില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ അംഗീകരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ചടങ്ങിൽ, ആളുകളെ ആദരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ചടങ്ങിൽ എന്നെ ക്ഷണിച്ചതിന് എനിക്ക് അതിയായ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. കഴിവുള്ളവരെ ആദരിക്കണം, അവരെ പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിലെ ആഗ്രഹം. അത് ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും പ്രകടിപ്പിക്കാറുണ്ട്. അതിൽ ഇന്നിവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഈ നല്ലൊരു ചടങ്ങിനെ ഞാൻ അനുമോദിക്കുന്നു. നല്ല ആശയങ്ങൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണിച്ചു തന്നതിനുള്ള ഒരു നന്ദി കൂടി അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ചുരുക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാ നന്മകളും നേരുന്നു.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words. The first award in this category is Excellence in Education Leadership. And the winner in this award is the Shobha Academy. Established in 2007, Shobha Academy has been striving hard to provide high-quality education backed with advanced technology to empower the rural poor. Shobha has been launched several education initiatives like Shobha Icon, which aims at creating icons for India. To receive this award, I invite on stage Ms. P. Kanangasati Nair, Principal, the Shobha Academy. Congratulations to the Shobha Academy. Best CSR-based education chain is our next award category. This award is being bestowed upon the Mariamma Memorial Public School, Aram Education and Welfare Trust. Formed as a part of CSR initiative of Aram Group of Companies, the Trust focuses on. To receive this award, I invite on stage M.R. Manohar Burgess, Chief Executive Officer, Mariamma Memorial Public School. Congratulations to Mariamma Public School. Our next award category is Excellence in Adopting Inclusive Education, and the winner is Kairali Vidyabhavam, Thiruvananthapuram. Established in 1993 to enhance the quality of education in rural suburbs, Kairali Vidyabhavan provides learning programs that are challenging and appropriate for our students. From conducting teachers' capacity, building programs to developing policies and systems that support a culture of learning. To receive this award, I invite on stage Ms. Sindhu S., Principal of Kairali Vidyabhavan. Congratulations to Kairali Vidyabhavan. Moving on to our next award category, Promising Institute in Robotic Education, and the winner is St. Thomas Residential School, Thiruvananthapuram. St. Thomas has been providing a platform to students for the past 5 decades and provide them with quality education. They have equipped their classrooms with interactive smart boards and teachers with powerful teaching tools to bring together all the technology. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Baby Kuti P. Rajan, Principal, St. Thomas Residential School. Congratulations to St. Thomas Residential School. Best School for Holistic Development of Students is our next award category, and the winner is Bharatiya Vidyabhavan Senior Secondary School. Offering a serene atmosphere coupled with the rich experience and structured expertise of teachers and well-equipped infrastructure, Bharatiya Vidyabhavan leaves no stone unturned to promote holistic development of the children. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Sunil Chako, Principal, Bharatiya Vidyabhavan. Congratulations to Bharatiya Vidyabhavan Senior Secondary School. Our next award is for the Excellence in Innovative Education Philosophy, and this winner is Isa Vishwavidyalayam. Established in 1998, the Isa Vishwavidyalayam forwards Swami Isa's education for total consciousness and internationally acclaimed innovative philosophy of education and teaching methodology. With equal emphasis on both theoretical and practical knowledge, students are provided with immersive learning experience. To receive this award, I invite on stage Dr. M.R. Tampan, Secretary, Isa Vishwavidyalayam. Congratulations to Isa Vishwavidyalayam. Excellence in Student Empowerment and Best Environmental Initiatives is our next award category, and the winner is Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Thrissur. Established in 1979, Chinmaya Vidyalaya has carved a niche for itself in the field of education. As part of the school activity, they have ventured into environmental and community services. The Vermicompost is a landmark project started by Eco Club of the school. To receive this award, I invite on stage Ms. Sabina Madhavan, Headmistress, Chinmaya Vidyalaya. Congratulations to Chinmaya Vidyalaya. Moving on. Excellence in Early Technical Education is our next category, and the winner is Government Technical High School, Nedumangada, Tirunelveli. Government Technical School, Nedumangada is one of the best schools among 39 government technical schools all over Kerala. The school offers basic engineering knowledge to students. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Nazir B.A., Senior Physics Teacher, Government Technical School. Congratulations, Government Technical High School. Best School for Specially Abled is our next category, and the winner is Snehalayam Special School. Snehalayam Special School is the first of its kind for intellectually disabled children in Kerala, which was established in 1977. They strive hard to train the intellectually disabled children in skills relating to self-care and social adjustment. To receive this award, I invite on stage Sister Dixie K. Isaban, former Principal Managing Committee member of Snehalaya Special School. Congratulations, Snehalayam Special School. And the last award for this session is for the excellence in co-curricular activities, and the winner is St. Mary's High Secondary School, Pattam, Tirunelveli. As a paragon of academic excellence for the last 7 decades, St. Mary's High Secondary School lays great emphasis in providing adequate opportunities for the all-around development of students. I request Father Babu, Principal St. Mary's High Secondary School, to kindly receive the award. Now, let's begin the awards for excellence in vocational education. The first award in this category is for the Best Medical College Institute, and the winner is Around Academy. Established in 2016, Around Academy is the leading medical coding training institute in Kerala. Focusing on quality education, they lead the institute with an experienced and certified faculty, especially with doctors. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Sujit S., Managing Director, G Around Academy. Congratulations, Around Academy. Our next award is for the Best Skill Enhancement Training Provider. This award is being bestowed upon G-Tech Education. An ISO certified IT training organization, G-Tech Education, helps students stand special with over 18 plus international certificates from all major IT certification grinds. From IA to robotics to big data to ERP, they offer quality tech education at affordable prices. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Anwar Sadiq, Marketing Manager, G-Tech Education. Leader in Innovation and Entrepreneurship is our next award category. And the winner for the Leader in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, the next category is Sarabhai Institute of Science and Technology. Established in 2004, Sarabhai Institute of Science and Technology to create a generation of students who lead change through innovation and entrepreneurship. Work-based learning, multidisciplinary programs emphasizing on engineering design and self-reflection. To receive this award, I invite on stage Professor Koshi Maman, Director of Finance, Vice Principal of Sarabhai Institute. Congratulations, Sarabhai Institute. Our next award is Excellence in Creative and Performing Arts, and the winner is Mar Ivanios College. Founded in 1949, Mar Ivanios College is a renowned center of excellence in academic, cultural, and social life, offering quality education. To receive this award, I invite on stage Dr. Jijimon K. Thomas, Principal of Mar Ivanios College. Congratulations, Marivanios. Our next award is Excellence in Promoting Digital Innovation and Technology, and the winner is Carmel College, Thrissur. With humble beginning in 1981, Carmel College aims to empower the women by providing them with good quality education that can hone their cognitive, emotional and physical faculty to evolve as better citizens and best human beings. To receive this award, we have with us Dr. Vinitha N. Vijayan, Assistant Professor of Carmel College. Congratulations, Carmel College. Excellence in Technology Blended Learning is our next award category, and the winner is Rajdhani Business School. A trendsetter management institute in Kerala, Rajdhani Business School offers technology blended student-centric learning which instills in them modern management aspects. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Nandu, Executive Director. Congratulations, Rajdhani Business School. Moving on. Excellence in Quality Management Education is our next category, and the award goes to CET School of Management. Established in 1939, CET School of Management offers quality management education at affordable price. They use case method of teaching and help their students get adequate experience in dealing with real-life situations. To receive this award, I invite on stage Dr. Suresh Subramanian, Professor and Director of CET School. Congratulations, CET School of Management. Excellence in Management and Social Initiatives is our next category, and the winner is Kerala Institute of Cooperative Management. Ranked among the best business schools in the country, Kerala Institute of Cooperative Management firmly believes that the perception of younger generation can be modified by coupling learning management process with learning initiatives. The institute has joined hands with Government of India to offer Din Dayal Aryonya Yojana, Urban Livelihoods Mission Progress. To receive this award, we have with us on stage Dr. Stanley George, Director of KICMA. Congratulations, KICMA. Our next award is for Excellence in Expertile Learning, and this award is being bestowed upon Lead College of Management. Lead College of Management is one of the leading management colleges in the country, which offers an academic excellence with the highest standards of academics and professionalism. To receive this award, we have with us, on behalf of Dr. Thomas George, we have with us Mr. Ivan Raj, College Alumni. Congratulations, Lead College. Moving on to our next award, this is the Best Management Training Institute, and the winner is Consby Academy of Management Studies. Shifting the priority objective of MBA course from these economic principles to social liability principles, the Consby Academy of Management Studies provide dual specialization in various management fields. The institute also has a special language lab for improvement. To receive this award, I have on stage Dr. Deepu Jayachandran Nair, Managing Trustee, Consby Academy. Congratulations, Consby Academy. Now, we have with us the Excellence in Sustainability and Innovation in Learning, Education, and winner is KIMS College of Nursing, Tirundapuram. Established in 2006, KIMS College of Nursing is one of the leading nursing institutes in the country. They offer quality education at par with global standards and enable the students of nursing to extend care with courtesy. To receive this award, we have on with us, on behalf of Sufan Jos, we have Joshi A.N., Associate Professor of KIMS. Congratulations, KIMS. Now, we have the Best Technical Education Provider, and the award goes to Mohandas College of Engineering and Technology. The college has become a center of excellence in technical education, promoting research and bringing out professionals with social commitment. Receive this award, I call upon Dr. S. Sheila, Principal of Mohandas College. Congratulations, Mohandas College. We are not yet over. We have two special achievement awards too. The first award in this segment is for excellence in empowering women through athletics, and the award goes to Usha School of Athletics. Established in 2000, Usha School of Athletics was set up to identify, nurture and groom budding athletes with potential to international level athletes. At Usha, they select budding female athletes who are in their early teens to teach them the right techniques and methods. To receive this award, I invite on stage Mr. Baburaj, the manager of Usha School. Congratulations, Usha School of Athletics. Our last award of the evening is for the best AI-powered education platform, and the winner is Oral Software Solution Private Limited. Oral Language Lab software was established to harness communicative skills with advanced emerging technology. Based on the 4 basic principles of listening, speaking, reading and writing, the digital language learning system helps students to talk freely and fluently, making language learning interesting, interactive and efficient. I would like to invite Mr. Saji Varghese on stage to kindly receive this. And with this ends our ceremony. I would like to request all the winners to kindly join us on backstage for a quick photo session. A bouquet of gratitude to Ganesh Kumar sir for sharing his valuable time with us on stage. As a token of our gratitude, we would like to honor you, sir. So for that, I call upon Dr. Sohan Roy on stage. Sir, please. Thanking you from the bottom of our hearts for your presence here with us, Jayakumar sir. As a token for our gratitude, we would like to honor you. So for the honoring ceremony, I request Sohan Roy sir again to please. A heartfelt thank you is never enough for our moderator, Dr. Ajit Kumar sir. I request sir to please come over and join us on stage for receiving a small token of gratitude. With this, we have come to the end of this exciting event. I congratulate all the winners present here. Your contributions have indeed brought a lot of changes in our education sector. I request all the award winners to kindly join to the entrance with their trophies and certificates for a group photo. Thank you once again for being a part of our event. Now I please invite Dr. Sohan Roy sir onto the stage. I also request all the winners with their certificates and trophies to please join our Sohan Roy sir on the stage for a quick photograph. Hello. All the winners, kindly join us on stage for a quick photograph, please. Now it's time to introduce you all to our new venture, Mobile 3D Demo Theatres. This can be experienced in your own campuses across Kerala. So for the flagging off ceremony, I request you all to kindly step out to the entrance. Refreshments are also provided in the first floor.
beliefs.